I am Enzo, Ikah from Congo, DRC. I am psychologist of education, and I am also someone who, at the same time, academician, musician, filmmaker, book writer, and at the same time, sound engineer, musicians, and actor. Like I act also in Turkish series, and musicians, okay, artists. So I am in Turkey, living in Turkey for a while, more than 17 years. I am in exile, not because I stole or I kill or I do something wrong, just because I want to erase the voices of young or kids of Congolese who are still working in the mine of coltan. I just see it, for me, was like injustice. See, when the Congolese kids are working hard in very hard conditions to take all those minerals who build, create technology. So for me, the place it must be in school, not in that field. So I give one of them promises. I say to them that I will try to what I saw there, because I went to the east of Congo and I saw I am someone who I see how the kids are working, how the condition they are working, I saw in the hospital how they raped women and how they destroy their bodies. I saw them. I saw them. So then for me, I say, if you remain in silent, it means in the situation of injustice, it means that you take the side of injustice. So I don't want to be part of that. That is why I raised my voices. I was arrested and they give me 10 years in prison for sentences, but I just stay 9 days. I escaped. So I was going back in France, but unfortunately, or not fortunately, because nothing happening for our life accidentally. There is destiny. My goal is love, peace, and justice. That's it. I am saying that in all my songs, I am saying if the tree can share its fragrances with all its flowers, why not you and I? For me, all those things in injustice coming by differences, by injustice, the racism or xenophobia or all of things, that is create slave system, that is create capitalism and all those things. This is the source of the problems. So that is, in my old book, I won't just, in my songs, I'm talking about peace, but why not contestation? If I don't like something, I say it. Like in my documentary calling Refugee, Here I Am. But I have also one song calling Refugee, Here I Am. And in that song, I'm saying that I don't want to waste my time for doubt and fears, because I know life is worth more than silver and gold. I just tired running like a fugitive. You see, the fire never stops burning the place that I come from. Where shall I go and live? My place is here, my place is there, my home is everywhere, because there is only one home for all of humanity. That is, you see, I am involved for the fight. Honestly, this book calling Invisible Chains. Why Invisible Chains? I want to break these chains, those chains that they put in the mind of African people, that some race are superior with others. So that is not true. So I want just to remember the value of our lands and our resources, and we have to stand on it and build our lands with the gifts that the nature gives us. So my fight is not to have a better life. My fight is to change the things. So I am not working for these generations. I'm working for the generation. That is my contribution during my journey in this earth. If the tree can share its perfume with all these leaves, why not? And there is only one race called humanity. I lost my father and my mother when I was 4 months old by plane crash. So the one who raised me is a woman, my grandmother. She told me something that I never forget. She said, Enzo, your life could be better, but before that, try to make all their life better. So for me, what I need for all humanity, I always remember that we all, no one chose his mother or father or the place that is birthplace. Okay? So that just means if I didn't choose my mother, you didn't choose your mother. If I didn't choose my father, you didn't choose your father. If I didn't choose my skin color, you didn't choose your skin color either. So why this discrimination? Why this fascism? Why this xenophobia? You know, I love who I am. If in the second nature, if I will get chance to reborn again, I will be again a black, because I am proud of it. I am comfortable with that. I don't wanna continue my skin color to be my uniform, my combat or fight war uniform. You see, just because I wear the skins, so I have to fight all my life. Just to see what I mean. When you are white, you are right, and when you are black, you have to step back. So those things, I've been in Sorbonne University. I study with white people. I am teaching in university. I teach in white people. So what is the difference? So why I have to step back? Because that's my skin. So this doesn't make sense to me. So those things, my message for humanity: we all born free and equal. The last thing I want to say, I wrote one song. I say, I ask, are we all equal or not the same, or are we all the same but not equal? I know equality maybe can create because we all not equal. Some people they can be taller, some people they can be shorter, this is even the nature himself doesn't create everything equal. Even the fruit, some will be big, someone's dead. So this is the nature creates. So I don't know. But when you're saying we all the same, yes. We all the same, yes. So I won't say to humanity, we all the same. no matter where you come from, we are brothers and sisters. In this earth is our only coming home, and we calling it humanity. Many people are asking me how a refugee you are, you can make such good things. I made the first reggae album legal in Turkey. I made the first series of fable for kids as African people with 6 books for the kids. I am the first African wrote academic book for the master degree in Turkey, Üsküdar University. Now I made another book on, the first one was Invisible Chains, and the second is Brain and Mom's Politics. So people asking me, my answer is always like this. You know, when you have vision, life can be, when you want to give you something very important, a iron to make something have best to enter in the fire. So, refugee, my life, I am like a iron in the fire. Okay? So, then, who forging me? Nature. So, all the experiences, my dream is not hunger, is not hungriness, is not sadness, or all of these feelings can make me to abandon my vision. If I have one option that I can appreciate myself, I have big patience and determinations. That is connect my life. So I have chance to be the first refugee in home humanity. Okay? I am the first one. So that is, I am not alone. I have family from everywhere in the world, even in Brasilia, even in Paris, in Switzerland, in Uganda, in Kenya. You know, everywhere in the world. That is to say, the world belongs to us, human beings. This world cannot be world without you and me. So how we know that we're living? Because you can see me, I can see you. That means this world cannot exist without you and I. You see, many people believe in my fight, because my fight is not money fight. My fight is the dignity. My fight is to come back to be real human. That is my fight. Because if you are human, you cannot do bad things to other human. You see, so I have people around the world, that people support me by praying for me, who always behind me, all people belong to me, and those people calling them home for humanity. So I am one of the home humanity. So the only thing I will say to the people, when you have vision, you have to protect it. Protect your vision. So that is my message for my other refugees around the world, on people who living. So I want to finish with this song calling No Home. That is, I sing before, no home for me, until I find home for humanity. I thought I had an original country, a place to call home. I thought I was like you all, could be free to touch my land, step on what belongs to me. Never know myself until they told me no home For me, no for us, no me. For me, no for us.